Okay, today we're going to continue with the rate of change, slope, etc. There is really nothing new on here from yesterday. It's just a second day of review, okay? So if you weren't here yesterday, you definitely need to go through and watch that video from yesterday because I am going to go kind of fast. But if you were, you should be totally fine. Okay, so if we look at this first one, we do our rise over our run. So we always do our up and down to the over. Okay, and how much do we rise? How much do we run? How much do we go up? How much do we go over?
4 and 3. Oh wait, I'm looking.
3 and 3.
I'm looking at it the wrong way. 3 and 4.
3 and 3.
Oh, 3 and 3.
Okay, and you do need the reduced fraction of these. And what is 3 over 3 reduced? 1. Okay. So our slope is 1. Okay, if we look at number 3, how much do you rise? How much do you run?
One, 2.
1, 2. Okay, we go up 1 over 2. Okay, number 5. We're going to go up and then over. How much do we go up? How much do we go over? 4 over 3. Is that right? Okay, if you're not sure if the fraction reduces, you do need to type it in your calculator, and then just click equals and it will reduce that fraction for you. If you do not reduce the fraction, it is going to be wrong. Okay, number 7, we're going to go up and over. Okay, so we rise 3 and we run 1. Okay, and that fraction can be reduced. What is 3 over 1?
3.
3. Okay, number 9, we rise and we run. Somebody else is going to have to count that one because I can't do it.
Rise 5.
Rise 5. Run 3. Somebody agree with that? 5 over 3. Okay, one thing about slope is we don't ever want it in a decimal. Okay, because when you're going up and over, you can't count if it's a decimal. It's like 0.2. There's no way for you to count that, okay? So, although 5 over 3 can be converted to a decimal, we don't ever want to write it like that for slope. Okay, 11. How much do we rise? How much do we run? Five over 7. Somebody agree? Yes? No?
Negative 5 over 7. Can you go up 1?
Why? You can't count it yourself?
Yeah, good one.
Why is that one negative?
Because the slope's going that
Yes,
way.
the slope is going that way. Okay, so you need to make sure that on any of the negative ones that you're doing the negative. Okay, find the slope of the line that passes through each pair of points. Does anybody remember what is the formula?
Y2 over Y1 minus Y1, then divided by X2 minus X1.
Good, equals M. Okay, M stands for our slope. Okay, so while you're getting used to these, I label, but that's just me. Okay, I do suggest it. If you accidentally put stuff in the wrong spots, you're not gonna, the equation's not gonna work itself out correctly. Okay, so y2 is gonna be negative 14 minus my y1 is negative 2. x2 is negative 20, minus x1 is negative 6.
6/7.
6/7? I don't know. Okay, type that in your calculator and see what you get. You got 6/7 too? Okay, 15. I got x1, y1, x2, y2. So it's going to be 9 minus negative 17 over 16 minus 12.
6. Wait, that's not other one. 13/2.
I don't know.
Maybe 26/4.
No, 13/2.
13/2.
Oh, reduced. Yeah, it's gonna reduce it, that's why.
Okay. Okay, I got x1, y1, x2, y2. So negative 4 minus negative 14. 3 minus 12.
Negative 10/9.
Somebody agree? Nick? You don't know, you ain't even typing.
Negative 10/9.
Okay. Okay, 19, I got x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, the one thing I saw from yesterday's paper, there should always be those two minus signs there. Always, no matter what. Okay, you're gonna have those ones. And that's where some of you guys are missing, is because you're doing everything else but those. Okay? So we got -7 and a -10. Okay, when we fill in that XY spot. Okay, for the bottom, I got -11 and a 1. Okay, so some of them you might have a lot of minus signs up there, so it is important to write slowly and make sure that you're doing it correctly. Okay, and what is that one? Huh? -1/4, somebody agree?
Yes,
You got -1/5?
I got -1/4.
Well, I know you did, you I already asked you. Somebody else, what'd you guys get?
Yeah, I got -1/4.
You got -1/4? So Gibson, maybe recheck, you might have accidentally typed something wrong. Okay, I got x1, y1, x2, y2. So 2 minus -13 over 14 minus -10. What'd you guys get?
5/8.
5/8? Somebody else?
Hold on, I got you. Just 1 second.
You're fine.
Same thing. 5/8.
5/8? So, ooh. Okay, last x1, I got x1, y1, x2, y2. So I got negative 17 minus negative 3 over 9 minus 4.
Okay, 1405.
You got negative 14 over 5 also? Okay, and then the back page, I am adding one thing on here. It is not in the instructions, but we're gonna do it anyways. Okay, what letter do we use for slope?
Yeah.
M. Okay, so this is the formula, y equals mx plus b. Okay, the y and the x are always gonna be there. Okay, the m is obviously the slope. The b is the y-intercept. Okay, so it's always this last piece. And so all you need to do, the only difference on here today is you're gonna say m equals b equals, okay? And what is my m on 25? What's my m? What's my slope? Negative 7. Okay, my y-intercept then is what?
4.
4. Okay, 27. What is my slope? Negative 5 over 2. What is my y-intercept? Negative 5. Okay, so if there's a plus there, the plus is part of the formula. And so like for this one, there was a plus, so it's just 4. This one, it has a minus, so you need to include that minus. It's negative 5. Okay, 29. What is my slope? 2 over 5. What's my y-intercept? 3. Okay, 31. What is my slope?
Negative 6.
Negative 6. What's my y-intercept?
Negative 5.
Negative 5.
M would be negative 2 over 3.
Good.
B would be 1.
Good. Okay, and then we need to talk about number 32. Look at 32. If there's no number in front of an x, what number is it?
1.
1. So the slope is 1 for that one. What's the y-intercept?
1.
1 as well. Okay, look at 36.
1 and 4.
So there is no x there. So when we're looking at this, if you were to add stuff in, it really is like this: 0x plus 4. Okay, because 0x is really nothing, and so you would just be left with 4. Okay, so my slope is going to be 0, and my y-intercept is going to be 4. Okay, you guys go through, get your side done, and then put it in the box back there.